Hey everybody, good guy Wooper here, back again, once again. Just kidding, that's not me. I'm pretty sure that's just Nappy. Welcome back anyways. Or should I say, I am back. Long time no see, guys. I've missed you guys a lot. I'm here to finally start making videos again. We're gonna start uploading this thing I'm gonna call the My Team series. And we're gonna do this every day leading up until Pokemon Sun and Moon as a reflection on the past 20 years of Pokemon that has been going on here. So we're gonna go ahead and go through every single one of my quote-unquote dream teams that I've had pretty much going from Red and Blue, or for me, Fire Red, up until the current generation. The only one we're not gonna do probably is Sun and Moon, just because, like, that's spoilers for the game that's about to come out. But I wouldn't worry about that too much. I hope you guys noticed the audio quality is a little better, which is hopefully acceptable. But besides that, I hope you guys are excited for this, because I know I am. This has been forever since I've made video games videos. Okay, I don't know what I'm doing. Anywho, let's go ahead and move on to number 6 of this team. Coming up at number 6 in no particular order is Marowak, and now the reason for that being two reasons really. One, it's got dinosaur bones all over it, and I really appreciate stuff like that. And my little kid mind was like, oh my god, it's a dinosaur, man, which is actually kind of something you'll notice a lot, because even to this day as an adult, if it's reptilian or looks like a dinosaur, I'm probably into it. Except for some of the dragons, which is weird. And one of the other big reasons because of Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. Being able to play as a Cubone and a Marowak in Mystery Dungeon was one of the greatest experiences I had in the Mystery Dungeon series, and honestly I hope we get to do it again. And when, spoiler alert, Pokemon Sun and Moon comes out, during the Let's Play, under no circumstances will I not have a Alolan Marowak on my team, because a Ghost Fire Marowak sounds like the best thing ever. As far as its stats go though, it's kind of but you're gonna kind of notice that trend with a lot of the Pokemon on my team here, so get ready for that. Please don't hate me, competitive scene. I am not worthy of all your strats though. Anyways, with that, let's go ahead and move to number 5. Coming in at number 5 is Charmeleon, and now why Charmeleon and not Charizard? Well, because I just always liked Charmeleon better. I don't know what it was. I would blame a few episodes of the Pokemon anime, and because Charizard just seemed so lame, because he just sat around and slept all the time, but Charmeleon was tough. He didn't take nobody's shit. And no, it's not because Charizard's too mainstream or whatever. I just happen to really like Charmeleon. I feel like Charmeleon looks more like Charmander than, well, Charizard does. And I think it's a good middle balance between being more dinosaur-like and being more lizard-like. It's just a nice, even middle ground. As far as stats go, I mean, yeah, obviously it's not all that great because it's not finished evolving. And I don't think Eviolite Charmeleon is a thing, like, under any circumstances. As that, I just love Charmeleon's design, and I think that's why he stands above the rest. And actually, I would blame the anime and one other Pokemon that is also on this list and should be coming up pretty shortly. Alright, coming in at number 4 is Parasect, and now let me explain why Parasect. I know, it's so bad, but the truth is I just love it, and I love it for the same reason I love Charmeleon, which is because of the anime. I loved that episode where Paris is getting his poor little butt kicked, because I'm like, I'm gonna be strong one day, and then, now, mind you, up until that point, I thought that Charmeleon was the strongest thing on stainless wheels, but then, I saw Parasect just knock out Charmeleon no problem, and I was like, dog, I gotta get one of them. So I've had a Parasect on my team ever since, and I don't think I've had a single Kanto team that has not had a Parasect on it. And past that, I can really relate to Parasect because he's really only good at one job and only does it okay. I'm really only good at one job and I do it okay. So, you know, things balance out like that. Wah. And, you know, it's just saying. But I really like Parasect, and if you don't like Parasect, then I don't know if you know what you're doing with your life. Just kidding. Love you. Let's go ahead and move on to the next mod. Halfway through now, and it brings us to Venomoth. And now for anybody who is a fan of our FFAs we used to do on the channel, which will be coming back in Sun and Moon, don't you worry, you know full well I love Venomoth. I love using Venomoth, and for one reason and one reason only. I really like Butterfree, but Venomoth is that kind of guy that walks up to Butterfree, and Butterfree's like, "Who are you?" And Venomoth's like, "I'm you, but better." Because that's really the truth. Venomoth is just kind of a better version of Butterfree. You got your substitute, sleep powder, quiver dance sweep that you can do. It's so nice, and just silver wind everything to death. You can piss off Moon with it. You put her Pokemon to sleep, and you sit there and you wait 13 turns and don't actually make a move, even though you could kill her at any minute, because you're a spiteful dick like that. But besides that, I love Venomoth because it lets me be a nuisance to other people in FFAs. So, you know. Alright, and at number 2, we have Kabutops. Now, while I feel like the fossils in Kanto were given you way too late in the game, Kabutops' power is not to be looked down upon. I mean, I love the design of this Pokemon. I love how it battles. I love its moveset, not so much actually. Its moveset is a little booty. It does get better in later generations, but in Red and Blue it's just kinda eh. But I've always really loved Kabutops. I always thought it was the cooler version of Scyther, and I always thought it was meant to represent like a prehistoric version of Scyther or something like that, or, you know, something to that degree. But either way, besides it being way too late in the game to really only help you with the Elite Four, I still loved using it, and with Fire Red and Leaf Green's post-game, it was a great Pokemon to just have on the team. It was a great water-filling slot, because to be honest, the other two that might have gotten in for my water-type slot would have been Cloyster or Vaporeon, but I feel like the Eevees are in their own category, and Cloyster is kind of whatever. Alright guys, here we are at the last Pokemon on the list, Venusaur. And you're wondering, wait a minute, didn't you have a Charmeleon earlier? Well, I was one of those kids that had both copies of the game, so what I would do is trade myself a Bulbasaur, evolve that to a Venusaur, and keep Charmeleon just kind of as a side guest. But the truth is, Venusaur and Bulbasaur are my favorite out of the Kanto starters. I don't know really how it happened. It definitely wasn't the case when I was a kid. I was of course into Charmander or whatever because of the whole lizard thing. But as I got older, I just started to like Bulbasaur and Venusaur more than those two. It might be because of the competitive scene. You guys know that I have a Venusaur named Furfur that I use quite a bit for either competitive battles or FFAs, or really anything on Wi-Fi. But I've grown to love this Pokemon a lot, and I would easily pick a Bulbasaur over a Charmander or a Squirtle any day if you were to ask me now. Probably not so much as a kid though. But without further ado, that's the last Pokemon on this list, and I really don't have too much to say about Venusaur other than I love it to death. And when it comes to Pokemon, do you really need any more excuse other than that? Anywho guys, thank you guys for watching this episode of my team. It's been a long editing process, but I hope you guys really enjoy this, because I want to make more of them, and I will be making more of them every day. But the day that I make them is the day they're going out. So fair warning, some of them might be a little late, but they will be coming out all before Sun and Moon, as long as you guys happen to like it. So I hope you guys like it. Be sure to leave a comment or let me know that you like it, giving this video a thumbs up. Anyways, you guys share this around. I'll see you guys later. Keep it good, guys. Keep it good. Make sure you let me know in the comment section below who your team is. So I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.